Joined alongside by Jason Fitzsimmons here at FanFest. A great honor to have him and a number of South Carolina Stingrays alumni back out. And first and foremost, I'm sure it's no surprise to you as a guy that's been here in the Low Country, played here, coached here, and now comes back to scout here. What a turnout here today at FanFest. How cool is it to see the Low Country come out and support their Stingrays in the middle of the summer?
You know, it's incredible. I think everyone's already got hockey fever already, and people picking out their seats. It's good to see. I remember in '95. I'm dating myself now, but we had one over here. They had a dunk tank in it, and it was kind of the same setup. They had a jersey auction and stuff. And I like what Robbie and the staff has done here today, and getting good discounts on merchandise. So it's fun for everybody.
You get to see a few familiar faces. I mentioned Dave Seitz is back, Jared Bednar's here in town. How cool is it, as everyone's described it as a family, to see some of your family members here that you might not get to see every day?
Yeah, it's neat because a lot of people make the Low Country home and come back in the summer. Like, it's good to see Jared and Dave and Brett and all those guys here. So it's fun, and we keep telling the same stories, and the stories seem to get better every year. And as we get older, a little more gray, but it's a good time.
Jason, the scout with the Washington Capitals, our great National Hockey League affiliate, signed a 2-year extension agreement on that affiliation earlier this season and extends out to the 2018 season. And great season for the South Carolina Stingrays and the Capitals as well. What's the summer been like for you and the Capitals organization as you prepare for taking that next step towards the Stanley Cup?
Yeah, it was obviously the way it ended for us in Washington against Pittsburgh in Game 6 was frustrating, but we move on and build for the future. So we did the draft in Buffalo in June and had some great selections, and we went in and worked free agency and picked up a couple new additions in Lars Eller and Brett Conley, and so it's been a good summer for the Caps. We're ready to go here. Team's looking good already for next year, and so are the Stingrays. So we're excited, and getting in here, the arena here today, kind of gets the blood flowing a little bit, and we're only before you know it, we'll be sitting in here watching games.
Countdown is on, certainly for South Carolina Stingrays and hockey's fans. As a former goaltender yourself, this league is a huge part of development for goaltenders, and you look at it and it shows in the Caps organization with Holtby and Grubauer both playing here. We saw Vitek Vanacek here last year. He's due for a promotion. Capitals continue to add goaltenders. How great is this affiliation? So you as a scout get to see hopefully the next group of Caps goalies here in the Low Country.
Well, I mean, it speaks for itself, the three-tiered organization between the Caps, Hershey, and the Stingrays, and what it's done. You mentioned Holtby and winning a Vezina now in the NHL as an ex-Stingray. I mean, that's a first. It's always been a pipeline in this league for goaltenders, and not only goaltenders. I mean, it's just there's a lot of players that move up to the next level here, and if you've got to be playing in the ECHL, which it's an honor to play in this league, but why not be playing in the best city? So we feel very fortunate to put our prospects down here. Rob Kincannon and the ownership here take good care of them, and this is a good place when you're playing down here to be in.
Lastly for you, Jason, you look at this summer ahead. What's on tap for you still as we get ready for the season? We mentioned the countdown's on. NHL training camp, Stingrays training camp will be here before you know it. What's the rest of the summer as you get into the season look for you?
Well, for me, it's just family time. I mean, our GM in Washington, Brian McClellan, is big on spending time with the family, because the winters are long. You're traveling, you're going out, you're seeing 150, 200 games a year, and you're away from your family. So spending time with my wife and my son in Charleston here is great, and it's just like I said, it's before you know it, it's going to be here, and time does fly. We got a little family trip. We're going to go up to Hershey, visit the park, and obviously there's lots to do in the Low Country here, so we enjoy our time.
Well, Fitzy, appreciate your time. Always good to catch up with you. We're looking forward to seeing you around the rink this year.
Thank you very much.